Yash Chopra Memorial Award?
Extremely undeserving, but it's. I'm just happy that somebody somewhere, Reddy Saab, Rekha ji, Pam auntie, and the whole team, the Ranjans, they think I'm good enough to be a part of this amazingly august team of people who won before me.
Ma'am will be presenting the award to you. Is it how does it feel to be?
Ma'am always presents me the award. So it's a thing between us. Whenever I get the best award in my life, I take it from her.
Would you like to say something?
Can I say something?
Shahrukh, how special is it considering you had such an amazing association with Yash ji?
I think the reason for this is the genuinely a very gracious, wonderful, and fantastic feel that the whole family has given me over the years. So that must be the only reason. It can't be my talent. So it feels very special to be here for Yash Chopra ji's National Memorial Award, and I thank all of them, Subir Reddy, Rajan Saab, and everybody who was involved in this.
Shahrukh, you've worked with him in a number of movies, and you both have come up given us a lot of romantic, memorable movies. What is the one thing that you admire in him?
I think he was just very basic and very simple. I think he never allowed the craft to take over his art, and he made films from the heart. And he treated, he's a very simple man. And even now, when I'm working with other directors, we speak about an hour about the film that I'm doing with them, an hour about. You want me to take that? Yeah, I can. It's your boyfriend. No, I'm getting very angry. But I talk about Yash more with my directors than the film that I'm doing with them. So it just is. It's been an amazing relationship, to be honest. Yeah.
Shahrukh, is there something that we directors can learn from? I mean, of course, there's a lot of things, but something which you think is missing in today's directors which Yash ji had when you work with contemporary films?
Wrong for me to say that. Whoever is making films, I think they all make it with a good heart. And if they want to learn something from someone, they should go ahead and learn it. But I can't be the one suggesting that, to be honest.
Shahrukh, CGFC has recently, raised objection for a movie, Lipstick Under My Boot.
And you can ask me about the politics in UP also after this, right?
No,
I'm surely going to comment on this, yeah.
But
I have no idea. I'm on holiday for the last 2 days.
We've heard that you've turned down a script of Mr. Bhansali, which was supposed to star you and Kamla.
You should tell me who told you that.
We just read it online.
Then don't believe what you read online.
Okay, when do we see you next teaming up with Yash Raj?
I have no idea. There's no discussion on a film right now. Actually, it's very personal for me. I don't think I'll be able to express it, how emotional this is. It's a very personal moment for me to, have worked with him for 20 years, right from the time I came here, and then to lose him as we walked along the path of making films, and to be part of his last shot of his last film. It's very emotional for me. I don't think Yash ji can be compared with anyone to say that set him apart or not. I'm too young, I'm too small to comment on what set him apart. I think he was just unique in his own way, and like I said, wonderfully honest, earnest, straightforward, and very basic, very simple. I think the simplicity makes him extremely special.
But any movie which is very close to your heart of his, any movie of his which is very close.
All of them.
Any one if you can pick up. I'm sure it would be difficult, but
There's so many. I'm making one now, Ittifaq. I like that film of his. Waqt, very beautiful. And amongst my own, I think Jab Tak Hai Jaan, because that was the last film we did together.
but any one which you would like to
जिस तरह यश राज जी पिक्चरें बनाते थे कॉमेडी ड्रामा उनकी ही मूवी को उनके ही नक्शे कदम पे आजकल करण जोड़ चल रहे हैं ऐसा नहीं लगता मतलब उनकी कमियां पूरी कर रहे हैं जैसे करण जी पिक्चरें बनाते हैं आजकल उनकी तरह मतलब ऐसा लगता है
नहीं, I don't think यश चोपड़ा जी की तरह कोई भी फिल्म बनाई। Thank you.
आपकी और सूरत की
पिक देखा फ्लाइट की, तो काफ़ी अच्छी बॉन्डिंग रही। तो क्या आप और सोनम फ्यूचर में काम करोगे साथ में?
तुम्हें क्या लगता है?
मे बी
अब मैं जिस हीरोइन के साथ फ्लाइट में जाऊंगा उसके साथ काम कर लूंगा मैं।
इत्तेफाक में भी काम कर सकती है।
इत्तेफाक में सोनाक्षी सिन्हा है और सिद्धार्थ मल्होत्रा हैं और अक्षय खन्ना है। बट आप कहोगे तो मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम प्लेन में मिलूंगा तो 100% कर दूंगा।
Did you wish to star in I mean, did that occur to you any time that you would like
I wanted to do the film. I wanted to do the film when I heard the script, but dates, other films, no, I can't. But the team right now who's doing it is very good also.
Thank you.
थोड़ा भी सब वेट कर रहा है।
आज एसजी का मेमोरियल अवार्ड, इस अवार्ड के सिलसिले में हम सब आए हैं और मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि शाहरुख खान जी को इस अवार्ड से नवाजा जा रहा है। मैं एसजी को बहुत सम्मान करती हूँ और ख़ास तौर सुब्रमण्यम रेड्डी जी को मैं धन्यवाद कहना चाहती हूँ। हर साल उन्होंने इस तरह का अवार्ड फंक्शन से यश जी को याद करने का एक मौका देते हैं। धन्यवाद। अभी आ रहे हो वापस।
Any association with Mr. Shahrukh Khan? Would you like to share any memories which you had with Mr. Shahrukh Khan?
एक्चुअली बहुत साल पहले वी सपोज टू डू अ फिल्म कॉल्ड नायका वो नायका। सब कुछ सेट हुआ पर फिल्म इंडस्ट्री ऐसा है कि फ्लोर पे जाने के टाइम कुछ भी हो सकता है। सो दैट कुडंट मेड but I am thoroughly I got a opportunity to see his films and all, and he's an excellent actor.
Which is your favorite film and which is favorite song जो आपको पसंद है उनका?
He has performed himself first of all in Devdas, because comparatively in so many people, Dilip ji and all, they have done it. It is a challenge for him to do a film called Devdas, and the performance is really excellent. And आने वाले अभी जो फिल्म्स आ रहे हैं अभी के ट्रेंड के लिए अडॉप्ट करके उस फिल्म्स को सक्सेस करना, इट इज़ अ चैलेंज फॉर एवरी एक्टर। क्योंकि रजनीकांत जी एक बार बताते थे कि हमारा सक्सेस कल तक क्या था ये जनता को ज़रूरत नहीं है, लेकिन अब जो है एवरी टाइम वी हैव टू प्रूव अ पॉइंट। सो दैट इज़ द चैलेंज फॉर एवरी आर्टिस्ट। थैंक यू।
Very good evening to both of you.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Shahrukh Khan fans.
Yeah, since childhood, I think everybody.
Who isn't a Shahrukh Khan
Yeah.
fan is the question.
Any favorite of his movies and a song which you like?
I think DDLJ, like it's by far, like for Shahrukh, just for Shahrukh, I think DDLJ was my most favorite.
All Yash Chopra's films, I think.
Any song which you can dedicate it right now for her, Mr. Shahrukh Khan's song?
I don't know. I can just. I can think
Baby,
of
come
one
on, yeah.
song.
Come on, dedicate a song.
Dedicate? No, I can sing one song. Which
Sing?
आपको लगता है कि Mr. Shahrukh Khan, what makes him a bigger star and separates him from others?
He's
I
King
think-
Khan.
I think being a good human being really adds a lot of value, and I don't know him personally, but I have shot an ad with him, and I've seen how respectful he is towards people that he works with and towards his work and his craft. And I think when you respect your craft and you are so talented, nothing can go wrong.
हिंदी में थोड़ा रखिए थोड़ा
मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि जिस तरह से किंग खान रोमांस करते हैं अपने को एक्टर्स को, आई डोंट थिंक कोई भी कर पाएगा। हम कितने भी सब लोग यूँ करें, बट आई डोंट थिंक एनीवन कैन डू दैट व्हाट ही डज।
and how you have been like how is the marriage life going on and
साथ में आए हैं तो अच्छा ही चल रहा होगा, अलग अलग एंट्री मारते तो प्रॉब्लम होता। नहीं नहीं, इट्स ग्रेट, इट्स गुड।
anything changed, like any major change you are feeling?
Yeah, we are older. We are 1 year older now.
I don't think I'm old. I'm still young.
Sorry? I cannot comment anything right now. I'm so sorry. But when y'all do see things on TV, y'all will know what I'm doing, but I can't comment right now. That was a different project altogether. That project is no longer happening, but I can't speak about what is happening. Sorry? The project that I'm doing? I can't comment on that, I'm sorry. जी हम नहीं कर रहे इस साल जी नहीं
I don't think it'll be possible for
yeah
us.
no
We would have loved to do that actually because of I think dates issue और थोड़ा
थोड़ा
कुछ और
dates का issue था so
चीज़ें हैं।
I think we couldn't make it this year.
Before we request you to do a Shahrukh Khan and Kajol pose, just tell us about your dress.
Oh, of course I'll tell you about my dress. So I'm wearing Yash Chopra Designs. She's a very, very dear friend of mine, and more than that, extremely talented in so many fields. So I'm just really happy to wear it. I can never have enough of her clothes. जब भी मैं कोई भी award के लिए कहीं भी जाती हूँ, she's the first designer I think of. So if something works, it's great.
And who decides to have the Mohit?
Who decides?
Decides for Mohit what he will be wearing.
He's an adult. He
I
decides
have
himself.
a few pair of clothes. I just pick one and just wear it. I don't.
मुझे लगा कि वो आपने choose करके दिया आपने.
नहीं.
नहीं लास्ट में परमिशन मैं जरूर लेता हूँ कि ये ठीक लग रहा है कि नहीं लग रहा है.
हाँ, that even I ask him कि maybe मैं ठीक लग रही हूँ, but it's just about that. I don't decide what he wears. He has a very good sense of dressing, and I don't need to interfere.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you.
a beautiful, wonderful married life.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Together on the screen soon. And as you go, have a Shahrukh Khan Kajol pose.
No poses. I'm not doing any
अच्छा, आप
poses.
सब करेंगे चले आइए.
मैं शाहरुख खान बनूँ
Pose iconic.
बट कोई कर नहीं सकता है ऐसा.
Have a yes, look, yes. Sunaya.
नमस्कार. बिल्कुल तशरीफ़ रखिए आप. अव्वल तो मैं बोलती नहीं हूँ, आप सब जानते हैं. इसलिए मैं हमेशा की तरह गुलजार साहब का सहारा ले रही हूँ और उनका एक नज़्म है, उसमें से मैं एक शेर मैं पढ़ना चाह रही हूँ. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है ये शेर. रूह देखी है कभी, रूह को महसूस किया है, जिस्म 100 बार जले तब भी वही मट्टी का ढेला. रूह एक बार जलता है तो वो कुंदन बनता है. रूह देखी है कभी, रूह को महसूस किया है. प्यारे दोस्तों, मैंने रूह को कभी देखा तो नहीं, लेकिन एक बहुत पाक और ख़ास रूह को महसूस ज़रूर किया है. वो शख्स पता नहीं कितने बार उसकी रूह को उसने मारा, बचपन से लेके आज तक. तभी तो वो कुंदन की तरह चमकता रहा और आज भी चमक रहा है. मेरी परवरदिगार से यही दुआ है कि जितना हम लोगों को उसने खुश किया, ये बहुत एक ज़हीन इंसान है, बेइंतहा हुनर कूट कूट के उसके नस नस में भरा हुआ है. लेकिन सबसे ज़्यादा तो प्यार, जो आप सब लोग देख चुके हैं, महसूस कर चुके हैं. बस मेरी दुआ यही है कि अपने अंदर की जो वो कुंदन है उसको और तराशे, उसको और चमकते रहे वो, और चमकाते रहे, और पूरी कायनात में उसका जो वो चमक है वो हम सबको दिखाई दे. बस मेरी ये दुआ है. And for those of you people who have not understood a word what I've said, I just want to share a little memory of mine that I have with Shahrukh Sahab. We were traveling to some show and we were on the airplane, and I was shooting those days for a change. Yes, I do that sometimes. I was so tired working day and night, and I had almost gone off to sleep when I was woken by Rekha ji, please, utiye na, please, 1 minute, प्लीज़ उठिए ना जल्दी से और खिड़की नीचे कीजिए और ज़रा प्लीज़ नज़ारा देखिए ना बाहर कितना खूबसूरत एक सनसेट है, प्लीज़ देखिए ना, उसके बाद सो जाइएगा, प्लीज़ देखिए ना। मैंने खैर सनसेट को तो देखा नहीं, लेकिन पलट के स्लो मोशन में इनकी तरफ देखा, वो थे शाहरुख खान। तो उस वक्त मैंने उनकी आंखों में आंखें डाल के देखा कि भैया ये हमारी बिरादरी का इंसान है। तो दिस इज़ शाहरुख खान फॉर मी, दिस इज़ शाहरुख खान फॉर यू। दुआओं के साथ, बेहद ब्लेसिंग्स के साथ आप सब से विनती है, सबसे पहले मैं प्रणाम करूंगी और नमस्कार करूंगी ऑनरेबल विद्यासागर जी को और यहाँ उपस्थित सारे मेरे दोस्त और बहन और प्यारी प्यारी छोटी बहन पैमी जी और सुबीरामी जड्डी जी। फैमी, प्लीज़ टेक दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू से सॉरी एंड थैंक यू अगेन, बिकॉज पिछले साल जैसे कि आपको पता है कि मुझे नवाजा गया है इस अवार्ड से, और मैं इतनी भावुक हो गई, इतनी मैं इमोशनल हो गई और इतनी मैं यश जी को याद करते करते मैं एकदम सेंटिमेंटल हो गई कि इनका शुक्र अदा करना मैं भूल गई। तो थैंक यू सो मच कि आपने मुझे चुना है। और विदाउट फर्दर अडू आप ज़ोरदार दोस्तों, ज़ोरदार तालियों के साथ शाहरुख जी को उनका इस्तकबाल कीजिए और उनसे कहिए कि कुछ दो शब्द कहें।
Thank you very much, everyone. This is thank you. His Excellency Vidyasagar Raoji, Shukriya for gracing this occasion and taking time out and felicitating me with this extremely honorable award. I also obviously, first of all, thank everyone here on the dais, Padmini ji, Doot Saab, Shashi Saab, Shatru Saab, Subbarami Reddy Saab. He's been also, as you noticed, figuring out how the function should proceed. So, thank you for the extra benefit, apart from having called us here. No extra time for that, but thank you for the job you did. And thank you, Simi ji, Pam auntie. Thank you for waiting so long and taking this time out and thinking of me as the next recipient of the Yash Chopra Award, Memorial Award. Thank you, Jaya Prada ji. I have to say it, as inappropriate as it may sound. All my young life, I had the hots for you, but I just never got the opportunity to say it. You're telling all good stories, me coming to your house. I just found you extremely good looking and, okay, I'm getting carried away. Governor Saab is here, so I should not. Thank you, Anu. And last but not the least, I would like to presume I'm her favorite because all the awards, important awards I've got in my life have been given to me by this lady. Thank you, Rekha ji, for loving me so much. And so before I say anything else, and thank you, all my colleagues, directors and producers and friends who are here and been kind enough to wait so long to listen to this. But before I move on to what this award means to me or what Mr. Yash Chopra meant to me or what I became because of Mr. Yash Chopra, I'd just like to say I have, I come and I work. I've been here working 25 years and there is nothing else I know but to just wear makeup in the morning, go and do my job, sometimes get it right, more often than not get it wrong. There's been extreme love from the film industry. And when I came to Mumbai, I'd lost my mother and my father, and my sister wasn't well. I had no family, and before I knew it, from the first day onwards, some of them are present here on the dais, and that's why I'm bringing this up, and others who are not here, but the Mumbai film industry, the Indian film industry, everyone adopted me so much that today I have a family of more than 1 billion. So thank you so much, the Indian film industry and everyone here on the dais. Today when Shatru Saab speaks, I do tend to gain in confidence that if there is any panga I have in the future, or I've had in the future before this, and I do get into pangas, I know who to call, who you're going to call, Khamosh. So thank you so much. It gives you confidence, it gives you strength. Padmini ji I've known for years, I think one of the most beautiful young actresses of our times, at a very early age, the kind of performances, always led the path for actors, yearning actors like me to look up to and say how wonderfully she's acted in the films that she did. And whenever I've met her, she met me with immense amount of kindness and love. So thank you, Padmini ji, for saying what you said. Thinking of me as a fine actor too. So thank you very much. That gives me confidence. Simi and, I should call her Simi ji. But Simi and me share a very, very old relationship. I was a nobody. To be featured on the Simi Grewal night show was genuinely when you arrived and became a big star. And I remember she called me upon that, and strangely, that's one of the few interviews. Those were the good old days when you can smoke on television. And she called me, and my wife had delivered her first baby, and it made me an overnight star because I was on the Simi Grewal show, and she gave me that kind of import and believed that I would go on to do well for myself and the film industry. So thank you, Simi, for recognizing and giving me that confidence at that time. Jaya Pradaji, of course, I told you, at the Hotspurs. That's I rest my case. I'm going to say different things for you, baby. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I don't want to be completely against the protocol and get arrested tonight, right here. Even though I have Khamosh behind me. Yeah, I mean, you don't know, he might not be able to help me. He might have to go for some campaign for some election. He says, Shahrukh, main ja raha hu. So I don't want to take that chance, so I'll still be here. This is a very special night for me, and I'll start with the fact that this is what I least expected, to get Rakhi tied by Rekha. This has to be the saddest moment of my life. And I wanted to tell her when she was recounting that I woke her up in the plane and said, wake up, sunset देखिए. कौन नमाकूल sunset दिखा रहा था जाने मन आपको? हम आपसे बात करना चाह रहे थे, आपकी शक्ल देखना चाह रहे थे. But he was of my nature showing me the sunset. No, I wasn't showing you the sunset, Rekha ji. Not at all. And today God has punished me because as much as I didn't want you to see the sunset and just sit down and chat with me, look you into the eyes and tell you how much I love you, you have tied Rakhi to me. अभी इनसे पहले सुबह रामा रेड्डी साहब जो मेरे बहुत पुराने दोस्त हैं और बहुत सालों से हमको जानते हैं. यश जी, मैं साथ में बैठ के, I have strange bedfellows, यश जी and सुबह रामा रेड्डी जी, much beyond my age, and we used to sit down and chat for hours. And he's like Shatru Saab said, one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. Ever you're in trouble, God forbid, he's the person that you call, and he's always there, in all his glory, and all his outgoingness, and all his love and sharing nature, including the Shivji prayer that he taught us today. Thank you so much. That was really, really cool. I mean, yeah, it sounded like we could make it into a cool rap one day, but it was really nice for praying for us. But and then Pam Auntie, specifically, who's like a surrogate mother to me. I've grown up with her in this family, and I know it's too presumptuous. Treated me like a child, when I was a nobody, and made me, and all these people here, and all of you people here, so many of you, thank you for waiting, all of you. I know I'm talking about most of you present, and I know all of you, and to give me the confidence that I can go on, that I can stand here 25 years later, perhaps receiving the biggest honor of my life. And before I leave and thank you more and be even more grateful for this honor, I just want to tell you a few episodes of my life with ESG. When I started with ESG, I started with a film called Dar, in which I was really a bad guy, and I was killing people and misbehaving completely, even without being on drugs. And that was really, really intense. And I remember ESG met me and he said, तू जब तक lover boy play नहीं करेगा ना, तेरा कुछ नहीं होने का है. But I didn't want to be a lover boy. I didn't want to be a person in love. I'm not very good with romance, except when I'm showing sunset to Rekha. That time I'm really cool. But I really am not, and I didn't know if I could. I didn't think I'm good looking enough. I didn't think I'm a pretty boy enough to play romance in films and do the stuff. But he kept on telling me always, जब तक तू love story नहीं करेगा, तेरा career नहीं बनेगा. And when Yash Chopra tells you that, then you say, okay, there must be some sense to it. So if I don't look like a romantic hero, even if I don't act like one, I have to just go by his belief, and I did. And it genuinely did pay dividends. It really has created my career. Yash Chopra has single-handedly created my career for me to become. I mean, it's a very strange circle that I should be receiving an award which honors him by the memory of Yash Chopra, and I am who I am because of what Yash Chopra made me do and made me into. So I thank him for that. My second instance that I'd like to tell you about him is that he told me we had some problems once making a film, and he turned around, and I must have behaved well, and he said, outdoor जब actors जाते हैं ना, तो उनका जब वहाँ पर behavior देखा जाता है तब मालूम पड़ता है कितने अच्छे होते हैं. ये मुंबई में मालूम नहीं पड़ता है यार. I'm not speaking like him because people think I'm making fun of him. I would do it out of love and say like how Yash ji told me. पता नहीं चलता यार कि कितना outdoor में मालूम पड़ता है, और outdoor में तू बड़ा शरीफ है यार हर तरह से. So I said thank you, and then I said Yash ji, but really why do you say that? And I thought he'll give me some spiel. He said, तो बॉम्बे में तो बहुत ज़्यादा लेट आता है, outdoor पे तो time पे तो आ जाता है at least. And the third was when I was in Kashmir. Like I said, I had never. My father was, his mother was Kashmiri, and he always said that if there is one place in the world that you don't go and see without me, it should be Kashmir. And so I didn't go ever. I remember the Chief Minister Saab, the ex-Chief Minister Saab met me, and he also invited me. I said, मैं नहीं आऊँगा. मेरे पिता ने कहा था, मेरे बाप ने कहा था कि वहाँ पे सिर्फ मेरे साथ जाना वरना मत जाना. And I didn't go till Yash ji decided to make Jab Tak Hai Jaan there. And I went. So like I said in the documentary, for me it was going back and going and visiting Kashmir, the most beautiful place in the world that my father said, and I went with my father and my family. So I thank him for that. And I do remember I was giving my last shot, मैं आखिरी shot दे रहा था jeep के ऊपर, and Yash ji did come to me and say, तू जा यार, तू ऐश कर, तेरा last shot हो गया, हमारा भी अभी last shot ही होगा. And like he said in the interview we did 3 weeks before he passed away, that he didn't want to make any more films. But I think somewhere deep down inside, there was one more film I could have done with Mr. Yash Chopra. Actually, there was one more film each one of us could have watched of Mr. Yash Chopra. Actually, there was not just one more film. We could keep on watching one more and one more and one more and one more and do one more and do one more and act in one more and just be a part of one more film of Mr. Yash Chopra. But only the good die young. Allah does take away from you things that are the dearest and the most special. And so did he take away perhaps one of the most creative human beings, one of the simplest, one of the basic, do-gooder, kind-hearted soul I've met in my life. In the last couple of years, I was working with some directors, and you know, you have your conversation with the young people, and I was talking to them, and while talking to them, you know, half an hour I discussed the film we are doing, and 1.5 hours, even till day before yesterday, I think I was with Mr. Anand Rai, the next 1.5 hours, all I discuss is how Mr. Yash Chopra made you feel on the sets, how Mr. Yash Chopra directed you on the set, how Mr. Yash Chopra, more than direction, and made you feel loved you on the set, how Mr. Yash Chopra served you paranthas on the set. So I'm going to miss him. This is an extremely emotional moment, and even though I feel it from the inside, I don't want to externalize it, because this has been a long evening. For me, one of the most important evenings of my life, to be honest, because like I said to begin with, this set of people who are here talking such wonderful, nice things about me, showing me a documentary where I seem to have achieved a lot. None of this is possible if it wasn't for all the beauty and the love and the kindness and gentleness and even now the enthusiasm everybody gives me whenever I meet them. I'm not well-mannered. I've just been well brought up by the Indian film industry. So thank you, all of you belonging to the Indian film industry, for bringing me up so well. And yes, I do agree with Shatru Saab when he said that His Excellency did mention about that I stand for the culture and I stand for what an Indian should be, and that's a very nice thing to say, sir. So thank you very much for being so kind to me and saying that for each actor and each actress and all of us working hard to make things go better and become as beautiful as the memory of Mr. Yash Chopra is. So thank you everyone present here for honoring me with this. Thanks a lot. God bless you all. Thank you.
So thank you to all of you. Please have dinner.